In the heart of Silicon Valley, a homeless man named Benjamin, once a brilliant coder, steps into the life of billionaire single father Ethan Caldwell, CEO of Apex Innovations. Struggling to debug a critical line of code threatening his company's latest AI project, Ethan encounters Benjamin, who solves the issue in minutes. What begins as a chance meeting evolves into a transformative journey. Ethan offers Benjamin a second chance, welcoming him into his home and company, while a mysterious figure from Benjamin's past threatens to unravel their newfound bond. As secrets unfold, Benjamin's genius reshapes Apex. But will his past destroy his future? What do you think Benjamin's hidden past holds, and how will it impact Ethan's trust? Share your thoughts in the comment below, like, and subscribe for more gripping stories. The California sun beat down on Palo Alto, glinting off the sleek glass facade of Apex Innovations headquarters. A silver Tesla Model S idled in the parking lot, its driver's door open, as Ethan Caldwell, the company's billionaire CEO, paced beside it. His tailored navy suit was crisp, but his face was tight with frustration. At 38, Ethan had built Apex into a tech empire, raising his 8-year-old daughter, Lily, alone since his wife's death 4 years prior. Today, though, his empire teetered on a single line of code, a glitch halting their AI-driven healthcare platform, VitalSync, just days before its global launch. "It's one bug," Ethan muttered, running a hand through his dark hair. "One bug, and we're dead in the water." His top engineers, huddled nearby, exchanged uneasy glances. None could crack the error. The clock was ticking. Then, a gravelly voice cut through the tension. "I can fix it." Ethan spun around. A man stood at the edge of the lot, his clothes tattered, a faded hoodie, jeans frayed at the hems, and a worn backpack slung over one shoulder. His face was weathered, beard unkempt, but his eyes burned with sharp intensity. Benjamin, the security guard, stepped forward. "Sir, should I?" "No," Ethan said, raising a hand. "What did you say?" "I can debug your code," Benjamin repeated, unflinching. An engineer snorted. "With respect, sir, our team's been at this for days. This guy—" "Give him a laptop," Ethan said, his voice steady but curious. Silence fell. The engineer hesitated, then handed over a sleek MacBook. Benjamin sank to the curb, opened the laptop, and the world around him vanished. His fingers flew across the keys, lines of code scrolling in a blur. 10 minutes later, he looked up. "Fixed. You had a recursive function looping incorrectly. It's stable now. Test it." Ethan took the laptop, ran the program, and watched as every error vanished. The team gasped. "Who are you?" Ethan asked. "Benjamin Hayes," he said, standing. "I used to be a software architect. Until life happened." Benjamin's story spilled out slowly. 3 years ago, he'd had it all, a wife, Mia, and 2 daughters, Emma and Sophie. They were driving home from a weekend at Yosemite when a distracted driver swerved into their lane. The crash took everything. "I buried them," Benjamin said, voice hollow. "Then I buried myself. Quit my job, lost my home, ended up on the streets. Coding's all I have left." Ethan's jaw tightened. He knew loss. His wife, Claire, had died of cancer, leaving him and Lily to navigate a world that felt emptier. "I'm sorry," he said, "but you're still here. That means something." He paused and added, "Come with me." Benjamin blinked. "Where?" "To start over," Ethan said, gesturing to the Tesla. "Let's get you cleaned up." They drove to a high-end boutique in downtown Palo Alto. Benjamin emerged an hour later, clean-shaven, in a charcoal blazer and slacks, his eyes wide as he caught his reflection. "I don't recognize myself," he murmured. Ethan grinned. "You look like you belong at Apex." Next, they stopped at Benjamin's old apartment in Oakland. The place was gutted, broken windows, graffiti on the walls. "It's gone," Benjamin whispered. Ethan clapped a hand on his shoulder. "Then we build something new." They arrived at Ethan's sprawling estate in Atherton as the sun dipped low, painting the sky in hues of amber. Lily ran out, her pigtails bouncing. "Daddy!" She stopped, eyeing Benjamin. "Who's he?" "This is Benjamin." Ethan said, kneeling, "He's going to help Daddy with work." Lily tilted her head, then grabbed Benjamin's hand. "Do you like robots? I made one at school." Benjamin's throat tightened, but he smiled, feeling a warmth he hadn't known in years. Across the street, a black SUV idled. A woman inside lowered her binoculars, her lips a thin line. She dialed a number. "It's him," she said. "He's with Ethan Caldwell." Inside Ethan's mansion, the dining room glowed with soft light. Lily chattered about her science fair project, while Ethan and Benjamin shared a quiet dinner of grilled salmon and roasted vegetables. "I told my teacher Daddy's building a robot doctor," Lily said proudly. Ethan chuckled, glancing at Benjamin. "She's not wrong. Vital Sync could save lives. And you're part of it now." Benjamin's eyes glistened. "I don't know how to thank you." "You already did," Ethan said. "You saved my company today." But outside, the woman in the SUV watched. Her phone pressed her ear. "He's in deep," she said. "Caldwell trusts him." A male voice replied, "Keep watching. We'll make sure he doesn't get too comfortable." The next morning, Benjamin woke in a guest room, sunlight streaming through floor-to-ceiling windows. A pressed shirt and jeans waited on a chair. Downstairs, Ethan was already up, sipping coffee on the terrace. "Sleep well?" he asked. "Better than I have in years," Benjamin admitted. "Good. You're meeting the team today." Ethan's tone was firm but warm. At Apex's headquarters, the staff stared as Ethan introduced Benjamin. "He's joining Vital Sync. Treat him like one of us." Whispers followed, but when Benjamin sat at a terminal and began optimizing algorithms, the room fell silent. His suggestions, streamlining data pipelines, reducing latency, were brilliant. Engineers leaned in, nodding. As they left the office, Ethan's phone buzzed. An anonymous text, "Your new hire's a liability. Fire him or Vital Sync crashes." Ethan's face darkened. "Someone's playing games," he muttered. The next day, a woman in a sharp blazer waited in Apex's lobby. Her eyes locked on Benjamin, cold and unyielding. "So you're back," she said. Benjamin froze. "Rachel?" Ethan stepped forward. "Who are you?" "Rachel Carter," she said. "Mia's sister. Benjamin's sister-in-law." Her voice dripped with venom. "You disappeared after the funeral. Left me to clean up your mess. You didn't even show for Emma and Sophie's memorial." Benjamin's hands shook. "I couldn't face it. I was a coward," Rachel snapped. "You let my sister's memory die with you." Ethan's eyes softened, but he stood firm. "He's rebuilding his life. Maybe you should let him." Rachel's gaze flickered to Ethan. "You don't know him like I do." She turned and left, her heels clicking sharply. That night, Ethan and Benjamin sat in the mansion study. Lily was asleep, her robot sketches scattered on the table. "Is Rachel behind the threats?" Ethan asked. "I don't know," Benjamin said. "She's angry, but this doesn't feel like her." Ethan's phone buzzed again, a video file. It showed Benjamin at a terminal, seemingly planning malicious code. "This is fake," Benjamin said, voice rising. "I'd never." "I know," Ethan said, but his eyes betrayed a flicker of doubt. The next morning, Ethan called a meeting with Apex's cybersecurity team. Benjamin sat quietly, feeling the weight of suspicion. The team found a hidden script in Vital Sync's backend, designed to erase patient data on launch day. "It's an inside job," an engineer said. "Someone with admin access." Benjamin asked to see the code. His eyes scanned the screen, catching a subtle signature, a timestamp mismatch. "This was planted under someone else's credentials," he said. "I can trace it." For 36 hours, Benjamin worked relentlessly, combing logs, cross-referencing access records. Finally, he found it, A backdoor link to Sarah, a senior developer who'd been passed over for promotion. Confronted with evidence, Sarah crumbled. I was tired of being invisible, she spat. You brought in a nobody and made him a hero. Ethan's voice was steel. You're done here. Security escorted Sarah out. Later, on the mansion's balcony, Ethan handed Benjamin a glass of wine. You saved us again, he said. I didn't do it for Apex, Benjamin replied. I did it for you, for Lily, for the chance you gave me. Ethan smiled, but his phone buzzed. A final message. You won this time, Caldwell. But he's still a ghost. Ethan deleted it. Whoever's out there, they're done. 6 months later, Apex launched Vital Sync to global acclaim. Benjamin, now lead architect, stood beside Ethan at a press conference, fielding questions with quiet confidence. Off stage, Lily hugged him. You're my favorite coder, Mr. Ben.